Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ripple X executive says that on-demand liquidity is killer value proposition to RippleNet. Now, what is exactly Ripple X executive talking about? Well, it's talking about the recent report that came out. So we know that on-demand liquidity been in market for a few years now, and Q3 was definitely the most outstanding, and the volume through on-demand liquidity grew 25 times and more than 130% quarter over quarter. That's if you look Q3 to Q3 2020 to Q3 2021, it grew 25 times, and just in one quarter 130%. These, ladies and gentlemen, are astonishing numbers. Astonishing. And the significance will be felt right through the industry. It's now available in more than 20 countries, and some of the big ones being US, Mexico, Philippines, Japan, and Australia. And it's only going to get better and better. Minting NFTs on XRPL, like, the ecosystem is growing, and it's going to grow very, 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 very rapidly. And this is where we really start to, it's an evolution. That's it's an evolution. Coming to Ripple's partnership with Bhutan's Royal Monetary Authority for a CBDC pilot, that's going to be yet again another step. The digital pound will be yet another step. This is all coming, and it's coming fast. The CBDC solution is carbon neutral, and because it's based on the public XRP ledger, is 120,000 times more energy efficient than proof of work blockchains. 125,000 times. I mean, it's incredible. I want to take you to this. The SEC filed a lawsuit in December against digital currency creator Ripple Labs, claiming its XRP token were unregistered securities. Now, attorney J. Carl Cecilia contends the enforcement action was a mistake and could stymie the development of cryptocurrency in the US. He calls on the SEC to drop the suit under the new chairman. Now, then he goes on to talk about how XRP is not a security, and talks about how XRP is not an investment contract, and that it's time for a fresh start in general for the whole of America when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Now, this was back in April. Like, how long this has been dragging out. What this attorney said was back in April. Like, the backwards and forwards that we've had and the dragging out of this. How are we still here on the 21st of November is beyond me. Makes no sense. Now, XRP price could bounce before Ripple establishes directional bias. What they're saying here is that the XRP price is at a make or break point, and regardless of whether the SEC we're going up or we're going down, but the XRP price will move before a decision is made. That we can all be assured of. Like, this thing is going to move with or without an SEC case. And I know where it's going. We're going up. Now, we'll talk about prices today, and we'll talk about where we're at the moment and where we're going, the kind of action that we can see in the coming days. And then what does next week look like as we begin yet a new week in the crypto space. Now, there have been talks about Swift standards release 2021 goes live on November 21 and what you need to know. But at the same time, there are also other documents that are stating that this Swift standard release 2021 has been now pushed back to 2022. So I will dig a little bit deeper and find out, is it today or is it next year that this is happening? This is more in regards to the bigger scale of what's going on over in Swift at the moment, and is IS 20022 going to start now, or is it going to kick off November next year in full swing? But we'll have a bit more of a dig at where those exact dates are. If you yourself know the exact date, put them in the comment below. I couldn't find a confirmative answer whether this is happening today or whether it's been pushed back to next year. There's been a lot of talks about it, but there's also been the talk when it comes to this that November 21 just means November 2021. So it could be that we're still a couple of days away from this taking place. But if it does go ahead, it's a massive booster for XRP. Now, all around the world, the answers have been there all along. When it comes to CBDCs, XRP is right in the thick of the conversations around the world for it, yet again, in another document. And this is that SWIFT that I was talking to you about the ISO 20022 for cross-border payments is, to go live. So I'm not 100% sure yet on this. There are talks about this being a photoshopped document. I'm not, like I said, I don't know quite yet, but I will dig deeper. And by the time we get to tomorrow's video, I will have an answer for you whether this was just a Photoshop thing that came out on the internet or whether it's been pushed back to 2022. But when ISO 20022 kicks in, my oh my, that's why they call it flip the switch. It will be a flip of the switch, and it will be very, 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 very significant. But before that, let's jump into a time. Let's have a look at some indicators. Now, as we begin to look at the charts, in particular, we're looking at the daily at the moment. We're sitting at 0.52% down, but really there hasn't been a lot of action happening, right? We've had Bitcoin go up and, it went into the 59s, but as we know, we are approaching that Monday window, and this particular window generally is red more than it's green. And I did talk about that yesterday, about don't get excited. It's great that we're moving, but don't get excited because Monday could come around and we could drop a little bit further before we kick off again. Now, there have been Sunday nights, Mondays when the market has decided to move. And we look at the hourly right now, it is touching the moving average 100. So we'll keep an eye on it. But what I'm saying is that one of the best tips that I can give you today is to be patient. Because we're not sure yet if we're in the clear. And $1.15 and above $1.15, consolidation above $1.15, that's the clue. That hasn't changed. And I would rather be on the conservative side when it comes to entries than on the risky side and tell you, yeah, it's going to go back to $1. It may not go back to $1. It may go to $1.03 again, but I'm not sure that we will go back down to $1, especially if the confirmation has been, is coming now that, we're going to start to move up. But Sunday, Monday generally are red. And so if you are waiting for an entry, wait patiently. You might get it. At the same time, there have been Mondays where the market has started to go green really, really, really fast. This could be one of those because it will catch out a lot of people thinking that this is a fake out. And this is where whales dominate. So keep your eyes open to all possibilities. We could drop a little bit on Monday and then Tuesday we start to go up, or potentially we're going up already from now. So eyes wide open on all indicators and the answers are there. But let's have a look at some drawings. I wanted to kick off when it comes to drawings with this one because I think this paints the picture about where we are right now. We're sort of sitting in this particular window. When we break out, we break above $1.15, then I think we will be ready to make our way towards $1.97. At consolidation above $1.97, then we'll really, really kick off what will be an amazing journey towards breaking previous all-time highs. I wanted to come to this because the consolidation phase that we've had, the length of time that we've had it for, I know you guys in the comments like to be smart, but this is a ticking time bomb from a technical perspective, not from a serpent perspective, right? So I know my opinion is my opinion. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But how can a XRP hater, from a technical perspective, look at these charts and not see what's coming? It's impossible. I just don't get it. Like, how can you not see all-time highs being absolutely destroyed when you see the accumulation phase that we've had? It's a ticking time bomb. And we'll break out and we will break all previous all-time highs. Just on this chart alone, just this chart alone signals $11.20. But we're going to go for more than that. We're going to go for way more. Take a screenshot of this, because this ticking time bomb that we've got right here, as soon as it goes off, oh, the XRP haters are going to really be hating life. Now, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.